Hi, welcome to the Big Smith News Watch. Welcome to Focus. My name is Michael Richmond, and with me today I have a young professional athlete. He goes by the name of Jerome Harrigan. Today he's going to shed some light about how he stays intact for the sport and also what he hopes to achieve in the near future. So Mr. Jerome Harrigan, first and foremost, welcome to the Big Smith News Watch. Welcome to Focus. So for our loyal viewers who don't know who young Jerome is, do you mind sharing some information about yourself?
No problem. Hi, my name is Jerome Harrigan. I'm 19 years of age. I play for the Slingers Football Club, and I would love to share anything on this Big Smith News Watch. Anything you want to know about me, I'm sure you will know. Well, the important stuff.
Important stuff. So let's just, before we touch on the elephant in the room, which is you playing your trade now with Slingers Football Club. Tell us about where did this love for football actually stem from?
Well, if you check my family, my generation is football, cricket, you name it, strictly sports.
Yeah. So
my brother, cousin, everybody, football. I built a love of football straight out to BV. Growing up in BV, I know about getting away and going to play football, getting licks, jumping over in the tree, it's football. So I get to play football, do anything for football. Football is my life.
So, at what age did you figure that, hey, I think, my talent, is really good and I should take this game a little bit more serious?
This is when I finished secondary school. Yeah, this is in 2020. But, you're playing in a school tournament, you're playing, you're lucky if you get scouted to the national team, you're looking for the opportunity. But then I used to play at BV, and BV, had a little argument and the club, stopped functioning. So I went to Buxton, similar happened, and I went to Fruit the Conquerors. Really why, I found some, I could say, majority love.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then one time, Coach Benaya, Samson Gilboy, he said, Harrigan, under 20 trials next week. So me sharp, get up, train, running everything.
Yeah.
So now when I go and train with national team, well, I'm a defender. I go and train national team. Everybody used to call me Jerome Harrigan, or like 3 sessions in, they start calling me Van Dyke. Porter Van Dyke. And even before that, I look up to Van Dyke. I listen to your life story as well.
Yeah.
This is like my role model.
Yeah.
So when they start calling me Van Dyke, I feel overwhelmed. Yeah, even to Anthony Benfield.
Yeah, natural. Yeah.
So it's just football.
Yeah,
strictly football.
Definitely. So you spoke about playing in the school football tournaments. How important is school football tournament, to a youngster that wants to one day make it to the youth national system, which you are involved with, and also to the senior national system?
Well, see, school football, it don't teach you about football alone. When you go to school football, they give you stuff to read and stuff. Milo. Yeah. The captains read out certain things about gender-based violence and stuff. So you get this, the understanding that it's not just football, it's more on and off the field.
Yeah.
So you as a youngster, you go into these games, and so you're going to play, but also going to learn about life. How life, put you through.
Great. So while you were with the under 20 national team, there are some very other young reputable names that you played with. Let's talk about the Brandon Solomon, who's away now playing in Jamaica. Let's talk about the Omari Glasgow. How do you feel, sharing locker rooms with these guys? How much of a communication, or let's say education, do you guys share amongst each other football-wise? How does that work?
Yeah, well, Brandon, in time to time, I would check up on him, because I know him through playing with Fruit a bit, and then international team, we get a bit close. But Omari now, I can't say we close. There's family. Omari, BV, Annandale, or you name it. There's me and he all the time. We grow together. You know me A1, I know you A1. There's like my best friend, cousin, family friend. You know. But I would call Omari, check up on him. He say, hey, how you doing? Saying, everything good. And these are players that, as a 10-year-old or a 12-year-old could look up to and say, I'm gonna follow this footstep. You could get a better opportunity than them, or you could do better. But you know, just keep training. There's the key, keep training.
Also, you spoke about having this name being Virgil van Dijk, which is definitely one of, you know, football all-time greats in the centre back or the defensive category. What aspects of your game do you believe set you apart from players in your position locally?
Well, I would say the robustness.
Yeah.
In training, like if I make a tackle or a harsh tackle and catch a player, you say Harrigan is a Harrigan.
That's catchy,
But, you know, the robustness, I think, you know, the speed of thought as well. You know, as a defender, you gotta be clicking on all the time.
Yeah.
Use him on the back. You miss the ball, goal. You know. So I always ready. No matter, you know, you must get dribbled two times.
It's natural,
Any striker coming up against, I like play dirty. You must get a nasty. Yeah.
Great. In 2020, we went into the global pandemic, which we see football was it ceased for a moment.
Yeah.
Forced me now to ask, you know, throughout that period, how did you manage, you know, to continue your growth also and to still, you know, function as a very dependable player?
Well, I used to like go in the bath, you know, it's a scrubby. Probably go and do a couple minutes fitness, you would say, run up and down. On the road as well, if the ground flood or, you know, it nasty, because we don't really play in the ground once glass buckle and all this. So you run on the road, you know, just keep active. So you know that when football returns, you're in good shape. Yeah.
So let's talk about something that we, well, a lot of people do not actually, you know, speak about, which is the diets that, you know, athletes should, you know, have in order to be successful, to keep their muscles and these things intact. Talk us through your meal preparation and talk us through the importance of, you know, having a balanced diet and, you know, and how it aids, you know, in you becoming a good player.
Well, I ain't ashamed to say this, but like a couple years ago, I wasn't like following it, like, you know, the diet wise. But when I joined Slingers, you know, all these things roll out, so I would go and follow it, you know, what to eat, when to eat, you know, certain things, you know. I ease up on alcohol as well, you know, because there is a big factor. Yeah, so I just follow, you know, what Slingers put out, and I just add it.
Great. Jerome Harrigan, Jamar Harrigan, then I got a guy who we not carry first name, last name carry top speech. So you know the tree is like the fantastic tree, which is fantastic four. How do you especially handle the pressure and expectation that comes with being a rising star in, you know, the football fraternity?
Well, big or small, you know, people gonna always criticize.
Yeah.
Right? So I try to stay calm, you know. My brothers play on, you know, Police FC, you know, so even though on my team we playing with them, you know, we sit and we have our own personal conversation. We try motivating each other as well, you know. So certain things I just, we say, hey, left door, you got bad door. You know, I be on Facebook a lot, you know, and you know, people just keep talking. People gonna always talk, but I just, you know, stay calm. We don't like intervene in certain things.
Coming up against your brothers though, I mean, you coming up against Jamar. I mean, he knows you, you know him. How does that, you know, tend to work?
Yeah, well,
basically, in who favors really work out though?
I know, I gotta check the results. Because the last time I played them, that was Fruta. We had like an average team about 22 years and under. There was like 22 years, the bigger player. And then when I look at Police team, I watch a team, I say, wow, you got okay.
Stack up, yeah.
So now the rain start coming, I say, all right, I know what I do. And Samuel Garnett, he's another youngster that play good football.
Very good, yeah.
You know, we started Police just drilling 1-2, drilling that way. So when the game finished 2-1, you know, I don't know what this tears of joy. I know I go home. And mommy drive and come. So I know all three we gotta go in the car, we getting job straight home. Turn off the music and I talking. Cause they can't talk, they lose.
Yeah.
But you see, they beat Fruit the other day, now they get revenge in the same fixture. Yeah, so, you know, it's just life, you know.
Great. So, what are your goals and aspirations, you know, for your football career, both short term and long term?
Any footballer, not just me. You know, everybody would like to go pro, be a professional. Because if you check the stats, soccer is one of the richest sports right now in football. and who don't like money, this ain't their life. So especially sports, investing your time, you know, you're working on your body, you must looking for something. So, you know, I just like to go pro and, you know, develop myself in a professional manner. I say if you want to be a professional, you have to act like a professional, you know, from the start. So, you know, I try to cope with everything and just go through it. But my time is coming.
Definitely. Before we end it, again, let me just go back to this. You're now playing your trade with Slingers Football Club, a well-stocked team also. How do you tend to, you know, manage this level of competition that you may receive now, you know, in that team? I mean, now Jeremy Garrett there is also a part of that system. How do you guys, well, let me just refer to you, how do you tend to manage that sort of pressure?
All I want to watch at it, you know, again, Quincy Adam as well.
German.
Both, all three play centre back. So, you know, I just look at myself as, you know, developing. These are senior players that, you know, I could learn from. And me now playing in a certain team as well, you know, getting on. You know, I can't just vex and say, oh, I get to play this game. If these men are sat in front of me, I got to sit, watch on, because players I could learn from. And, you know, it's not something hard. I'm ready to learn anything. If the coach want to put me in the goal as well, I'm ready to play. I just want to play. With the team wants, I will do.
But you see, there's something good, and I'm just gonna ask you to, you know, elaborate a little bit more on the importance of being professional again, because a lot of players thinking that because, you know, I'm not starting, I'm least interested in what's going on within the game. How important it is to actually remain professional and wait on what we may use as football term, or wait on your time. How important is it?
Yeah, well, me as well as a young coach, you know, I deal with a lot of players on and off the field as well. And different games, different teams, coaches got different tactics, you know. So you go say, all right, then starting Michael today. It's a slow game. I'm bringing you on, you know. So some players just say, oh, the coach don't like you. It's tactics, you know. I bring you on in the 80 minutes, you're going to get 3 goals, whap. With the energy, kind of way, get it in you. So, you know, you just stay calm, let the coach do work. You work is to go play football, train. Let the coach do. You let coach do with the team.
Great.
Simple.
Now also, you're into promotion. We're expecting event by the name of Taliban's. You know, the famous Byron Messiah song. Tell us a bit about that event. What we should expect from that.
That's my birthday celebration. Turning 20 in a couple of days. It's June the 24th. Right in BV. You don't know, get all it, aspiring DJs as well. DJs you see all over right now, popping on the place again. Dari, Top Speeds, Singers Family. Singers Family is one love, you know. 6 Entertainment, you don't know, brother, them East Coast, you know. And then, you know, I know they gonna come through and do their thing, you know, normal. So I ain't got panic on that. You don't know, well, Team Cruel as well. Your Team Cruel Entertainment, you don't know it's BV. One love all the time.
Alright, great. And for the final quick question, Mr. Harrigan, not arrogant, but Mr. Harrigan, what would be your advice to, you know, a youngster that look up to you, or that wants to master that centre back position in the near future? What would be your advice to him or to her also? Because females are coming into the game. What would be your advice?
Well, first thing first, you must reach through certain things. Football is not just playing. Right? You must learn certain aspect of the game. So discipline is key as well. You can't just, oh, I want to play, I ain't disciplined. It makes sense. So, you know, train hard, keep your body active, because it's a key factor. You know, no lazy man don't play football. And you want to be a defender. Now, I think this one is smart as well on the field. You know, it's a hard position. I think it's the last man, the goal is right there. So, you know, stay fit, keep calm, and be humble. And you could do anything you want to do with football.
Great. The advice is to be disciplined, stay fit, keep calm, and be humble. And you could, you know, achieve anything that you want in football and out of football. Those are the words of young Jeremy Harrigan, a name that we all will come to, you know or become something like Sweetie in the mouth in the very near future. So Mr. Harrigan again, young Harrigan, it's been a pleasure speaking to you. We wish you all the best in the near future at Singers, whether you decide to go professional very soon also, and with the national team. junior and also with the hopes of making it to the senior system. Thanks a lot, bro. It's been a pleasure speaking to you. I just want to say a special thanks to my technical operator, Mr. Daniel De Freitas. Until next time, guys. Bye.